Hello, fellow travelers! It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV. And it is Friday night. And you know what that means. That means that it is time for our Night Owl edition, kicking off the weekend with a lot of good vibes, a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot of laughter. So let's see who is going to be kicking off the weekend today with us. I see Nick P. For a moment, we thought he was going to be joining us, but unfortunately, it's going to be too late for him tonight. Wishing us a great stream regardless. Thank you so much for that, Nick. Yes, absolutely. We appreciate that, even though you're not here with us tonight. Tyrannical Mystery Covers in the house. Welcome in, my friend.
Feeling better.
Yeah, we know about your broken foot in two places, even from what we have understood. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit better now and your recovery is going well. Lindy Lou in here right off the start. Thank you so much for joining us, Lindy Lou. Good to have you on board tonight. Margie Butcher also joining us to kick off the weekend. Hey, Margie, what's going on? And there they are from North Carolina. Woo! Our friends Ronnie and Elma. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Glad to have you here. Margie Butcher going, hiya, TTT. Yes, we are here once again. All right.
Okay, we need to share this out.
Well, yeah, that would be a good plan. Yeah, now that you mention it, you know.
Let's do that.
Let's give a few very quick reminders. If you haven't done so yet, please hit those thumbs up for us to enable a little bit more favor for us among the YouTube gods. That would certainly help. And if you think you know a bunch of other fellow travelers that might enjoy this very live stream, feel free to share it out.
Yeah, definitely.
That would certainly be of great help. So now that we are entering the weekend in less than 1 hour, we would, of course, like to know, what are you all going to be up to? Are there any plans you have? Particularly, do you have any plans to travel anywhere?
We are.
What, this weekend?
Yeah.
Where are we traveling this weekend?
The lake.
Like Twin Lakes, you mean?
Yeah, 20 minutes by car.
It's less than 20 minutes. That's only 10.
There we go. But we're going to go walking at the lake tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but yeah. But that's not exactly, I suppose, what I was hinting at. But okay, sure, it does count. I mean, we do like it there, and we like walking around there. So sure, we'll count it. So yes, if you do have any plans to go anywhere at all, also restaurants count too. If you have any restaurants, that would be good. Ronnie saying that Alma is working this weekend. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, you know, I'll be working on Sunday, so.
Give her a big hug and a kiss, though, when she gets home.
For sure. Absolutely, Ronnie. Please do. And Ronnie himself was editing a video. Nice.
Very good.
Nice. Yeah, we have been seeing a lot of videos coming lately from Life is Good Today. A lot about the Mexico trip.
Which was so
we went on. If you haven't checked those videos out, be sure to have a look. They're a lot of fun. We have watched a great many of them ourselves.
Yeah.
All right. So very quick right off the bat, what do we have going on tonight? Well, as is customary for our Night Owl editions, there is going to be, of course, Guess the Background. So there's going to be that. And then later on, we will, of course, be doing our infamous All Roads Lead to Travel. We'll be playing that. Other than that, it's very much... let's just say an unprogrammed kind of live stream. We kind of just roll with the flow. We'll see what's going on, see what subjects are being brought up. Because, as most of you, if not all of you know in here, this is a very interactive live stream. We like to have a conversation in here rather than just rattling off one story after another. So Ronnie is noting here that there is 3 weeks until Punta Cana.
Yes.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, in less than an hour from now, it will be exactly 3 weeks for us that we will be taking off and headed to the Dominican Republic.
I can't wait.
That seems like, it's going to take a very long time, those last 3 weeks, but
I know.
We will get there. Hey, who do I see here? Meg W. Hi, finally made it to a live. Why, thank you so much for joining us. And Hey, glad to have you on board. And I do believe this might indeed be the first time for you to join us for a live stream. So let us know.
Where are you joining us from?
Yeah, where are you tuning in from? What kind of travel do you like? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
And how you found us.
Yeah, and here's another thing. For how long have you known about us? Because we have discovered not too long ago that we actually have quite a lurker community.
Yes, we do.
That we didn't really know about.
And we appreciate them.
And we sure do appreciate them. Absolutely. We love our lurkers for sure. But yeah, we're trying to kind of like acknowledge them a little bit more and make sure that they get the recognition they deserve. So yeah, please let us know.
Hey, Chris.
Chris is in the house from See the World with Chris. Welcome in, my friend. Glad to have you on board tonight. Then I see some more meetings and greetings going on. That is good news. Margie going back to Ronnie. Nice, nice, nice. Now, there have been a few developments in the travel world.
Have there?
Yes, and you know all about it.
I do. What are we talking about? Which particular developments?
Well, from what you told me is that certain countries are opening up.
Yeah, there are certain countries that are opening up. Some are opening up for vaccinated people, and some are opening up for vaccinated or tested people, either or. So things are changing rapidly, and they're changing daily. But they are starting to open up. One of the places that it has opened up is Croatia, which is definitely on our list.
It is.
So I'm going to be looking into that. We are also looking into some other places as well. Now, Iceland is also open for vaccinated people. That's only vaccinated.
Yeah, that is where Eric is going.
Yes, he's going to be going there. And
speaking of which, there he is.
There he is.
Welcome in, Eric. Thank you so much for coming tonight. France is opening for vaccinated Americans like me and Kim. There you go. There you go. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, and also, too, the cruises now have started. There's this whole big conflict right now about whether or not with Florida's passed laws that that businesses can't ask people about their vaccination status.
Right.
And cruise lines are saying, well, you need to be vaccinated to cruise. So, and Florida's saying, well, they're not going to give in on that. We're waiting to see how this all unfolds.
Yeah.
But you can cruise starting real soon here, many different destinations, including Greece.
That was another one you mentioned out in Europe anyway.
Yeah.
That was a possibility. Now, have you encountered anything about any countries outside of Europe, maybe Asia or
there's
South America?
There's some things that are open, but not in South America that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I think some places in Asia might be, though. But I'll be honest with you, from what I've been getting in a lot of, has been a lot about Europe, different places, and islands that are opening up. Now, they've also changed the Bahamas.
Again?
Yes.
What did that change it to now?
If you're vaccinated, you don't have to test to go in.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of places are doing either or, and I'm very anxious for the United States to step up and do either or. You know, like when we're returning to the United States, if you're vaccinated, then, forego the test. That would be nice.
It would make sense. I mean, yeah. All right, so we're getting a response here from Meg. She says that she's down here in Georgia. I've been following y'all since maybe last March, but you go live while I'm still working and when I go to sleep, but I enjoy the playbacks. She is one of the people that watches those replays, because we are always trying to figure out who is it that watches the replays of our live streams. And now we're finally starting to realize.
Yeah, because we're really reaching out to everybody. Yeah. Like, who are you?
It's like, okay, so there is like a part that we don't know about really yet. But we're starting to discover more and more of that part. And we really enjoy that.
The big wake-up call were the Texans who travel.
Yes, Dawn and Heather.
Yeah,
yes.
We had no idea about Dawn and Heather at all. And then all of a sudden they contacted us and said, hey, we're coming to Mexico with you. And we're like,
okay. Sounds good.
They have been watching our stuff for about a year.
A long time for sure.
Yeah.
Probably as long as Mecca has herself.
And we got to meet them last time.
We did.
And they're coming with us to Punta Cana.
Yes.
Yeah, we have like 13 people now. I believe 13.
That's right. And hey, just so you know, there is still room for more.
Yeah, of
absolutely.
Course. I can get you booked, not a problem.
But that is just awesome. I mean, look at that. Since last March, so that is over a year.
Yes,
that's incredible.
Thank you very much, Meg.
Absolutely, we really appreciate your support. That
and we're
means
glad
a lot
you finally
to us.
got to join us.
Yes. So okay, that was Eric's comment there about France. Hey, I see Greg Carter is in the house. Hey, Greg, what's going on, my friend? Glad to have you with us tonight. Hey, and look here, the Spikers are in the house.
Hello.
Welcome in, Doug and Cindy. So with the Spikers jumping on board tonight, that means that our first moderator has arrived. So we get to play a little clip here that we have for the Spikers. There we go. That's right, from the state of Florida, it is Doug and Cindy from Spikers Crazy Adventures tuning in. Welcome back, guys. And let it be known that these two were our very first moderators. Were. Yes. So they go as far back as testing live stream with us. And I hope they will be there for our 100th live stream that will be coming up in, I think, 2 weeks or so. Something like that. Yeah, we will be hitting 100 live streams. So that's going to be quite a celebration, no doubt. All right. I see Nathan Rita has joined us. Welcome back, Nathan. Nathan, quite a regular in our live stream. Always good to see him in here. Doug and Nikki. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. That's right. Lots of meetings and greetings from Doug and Nikki here. Welcome back, guys. Ronnie is inquiring, what was the Jamaica info?
Okay, I don't have Jamaica info.
What do you mean you don't have Jamaica info? Yes, you do.
Okay. You know.
Oh, Kimberly is going to reposition herself.
Okay. On our last trip, as we all know, when we went to Mexico, everybody started with where are we going next while we were in the pool on day 2.
On day 2, okay.
Okay, and so I started as soon as I got home. I mean, we had put out some ideas and things like that. You know, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this. Okay, I get home. I find the resort. We decide on Punta Cana, and I found another RVing that has a similar setup as we had that we like so much in Mexico. So we started booking into our next trip the week that we got home. Well, I decided to start doing some prep work for before we go. And I was looking at different places and what the requirements are and things like that. It looks like they've changed some things with Jamaica. Now, I know at the beginning there, a while back, there was the thing that you had to be tested and then fill out this paperwork and people weren't getting it back in time. And there was a big mess. Well, now I think with the way they're doing it is the paperwork, you get it approved while you're on the computer. Mm-hmm. You're not even waiting for it at this point. So, and you have your test results like you do when you go to, when you come back to the United States. You have to get tested before you go, as of right now.
Yeah, that's not saying that it isn't going to change anytime soon, because it very well might.
It very well might, especially for vaccinated people. Mm-hmm. But we'll see how that unfolds. So I did start looking at dates and possibilities for Jamaica for our next trip. I did find that the prices are very good. End of September.
There you go.
So that's why I'm looking for input on when everybody would like to go. And then I can kind of concentrate on that. And if Jamaica sounds good to everybody. And there's some very nice options.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, of course, there's a RVing.
Naturally.
And this is an adult only one. So it's not like part and part. It's like all adult only. And there's also the lovely resort that Neil and I went to, Jewel Paradise Cove.
Oh, we loved it there. That was really
a very simple resort. Yes. I mean,
but ideal for smaller groups like ours.
Yeah. And everybody's just so kind.
Yeah. All right, so going back to the comments here, Eric B throws in hashtag down under Aussie Ray.
Oh,
Well, look
okay.
at that. Seems like Sean and Ilana are sending some fellow travelers our way. That is
Wonderful.
awesome. Thank you so much for that. Najuma Brown, hey,
Hey,
welcome
Najuma.
in. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. More meetings and greetings going on in here. McW going, that's me.
Okay.
Nice. Jeffrey Resendiz, welcome
Jeffrey.
in. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I see Margaret
Hey,
is in the house.
Margaret.
Happy Friday evening, everyone.
Good to
Thank you
see
so much
you.
for joining us and kicking off the weekend here. McW, very happy to join. Hey, we're glad you could make it tonight. That's so awesome. That is really, really awesome. Jeffrey saying that he just posted pictures in our To Travel and Tour community group. Very good. We always appreciate that. That keeps our community page nice and lively. Spiker saying we will be there for sure for the 100th. How exciting. Can you believe that? Triple digits. Have we really done it that often, that live stream stuff? Crazy. The Duchess of Drinks is here. Megan Morris. Hey, Megan. Good evening to you and welcome back in the International Travelers Hangout. Hola. Let's play Megan's clip here. There we go. That's Megan Morris in the house, aka the Duchess of Drinks. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Megan. Troy is in the house as well. Good evening to you, my friend. Glad to have you on board tonight. More meetings and greetings going on. McW saying, oh, that's cool. Nice, nice. There's an applause for Megan here for Margaret, from what it looks like.
Okay.
Doc and Nikki say, is there a hurricane discount?
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some good footage.
Okay, that wasn't even in Jamaica. That was in Mexico.
I know.
But we did. We did. I mean, it was quite the experience.
Yes.
Not an experience I was never necessarily seeking out.
No.
But, if it happens anyway.
No, I mean, yeah.
Might as well show what that is like. Let's see. Jeffrey says that he had a video that was on the news from Monday night.
Oh.
Wonder if he can post in the Facebook group. Jeffrey, you know the rule of thumb for our Facebook group. As long as it is travel or food or beverage related, you can post anything in our Facebook group. Let's see here. Megan is wondering if Jeffrey is an anchor or news reporter, considering how often he gets with his footage and photographs in the news. Margaret says, always happy to drop by. My week wouldn't feel complete without a Friday night glass of wine and a bit of TDT Live. That is so nice of you, Margaret. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And we're glad you feel at home here. And speaking of which, if you do see anyone pop in our live stream
that we haven't said hello to yet.
Yeah, exactly. Then please make sure you say hello.
Yeah, because you want everybody to be welcome.
Exactly. And odds are you will get to them before we do because of all the comments we go through.
And it also lags a bit.
Yep. And now that we have a few more people in there, guys, please remember to hit those thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate that. That will give us a little bit more favor among the YouTube gods.
Yes.
Megan says the reason. Okay, talking to Jeffrey here.
Hi, Mike.
Tyrannical Mystery. Okay, we're not skipping comments again, Kimberly. Tyrannical Mystery Covers is working on a blanket here. Good
big
deal.
One.
Big one indeed, for sure. Mike Jackson, welcome in, welcome in. Mike Jackson, no stranger to our live stream, so welcome back to you. Let's see here. Seems like Troy is on the German tour here.
Okay.
Nice. Oh boy, Nick D, play my Tetris music, Neil. Hello all right, you got it, my friend. We will play your Tetris music. So per his own request, this is for our moderator, Nick D. So that's Nick D tuning in from Kentucky. Yet another moderator in the house tonight. Welcome back, Nick. And if I did have some actual Tetris music that somehow, even if it is like some sort of a spin-off of the original one, I would probably have used it for your clip. But I never really thought of looking for that. Maybe I should sometime. Okay, more meetings and greetings. Excellent. That's what we like to see in here. And MacW saying this is pretty cool music. Well, we're glad you feel that way. That's awesome. And then we are all caught up. Okay, so once again, guys, going to reiterate tonight's program. We have Guess the Background. We have, of course, we're going to close our live stream with All Roads Lead to Travel, our infamous game that we always play, where things get a little bit out of hand. So if you do have any
get a
kids,
little spicy.
Yeah, if you do have any kids, we recommend you send them to bed, or elsewhere, just not around you where they can hear what is going on.
Why? They can learn sentence structure.
Oh yeah, okay. That is, I mean, I will say this. That was a very open-minded perception from Danny to look at it that way.
Yes, thank you for teaching Landon sentence structure.
I mean, then again, Danny is a teacher, so it's kind of to be expected from someone like him. Yeah, we have that too. Margaret says, nice Tetris music, but I prefer Megan's disco-inspired music. You can actually dance to that.
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of try to fit the tunes to the persons that we made the clips for. And we thought this one kind of fit Nick. All right. So there's that. And of course, we're going to be talking a good bit about travel. But when it comes to that, we don't really have a program or anything. So feel free to bring up your own topics. It doesn't necessarily have to be just our topics that we will be discussing, that we have to come up with. Because remember, you're in an interactive live stream. It is all about the conversation that's going on between all of us, not just some kind of monologue that me and Kimberly display on camera here.
You know what, too, is if any of you would or know anybody who would like to join us in Punta Cana, please reach out to me. I would be happy to give you a quote. Quote is free. And I like to do it.
That's exactly right. Okay, good deal. So, you know what? Now that we have been talking a little bit about the lurker community.
Let's do it.
I mean, we do have a little special something for our lurkers, so we might as well throw that in. So, for our lurkers, here we go. That's right. Let's have a moment of lurker appreciation in here. So if you are out there and you're watching our live stream and you have not spoken up yet, now would be a great time to do so. And that way we can at least acknowledge you and say hi to you. We would at least like to do that. Because, like we said before, we're more and more so discovering that there is a nice and sizable lurker community that has been following our content. So we would like to say thank you.
Thank you.
So Megan knows someone who wants to join. His name is Eric B, and I'm not a fan of his boss. Yeah, Eric is still
you're still on that fence post.
In limbo. Eric wants to go to Punta Cana, but is not sure if he will be able to. And that has everything to do with a rather stubborn boss, from what we're understanding. So
tell him you need 52 days off and then be happy with a week.
Oh, yeah, something like that. Greg is having a good laugh here. Ronnie, really?
You're not a lurker, Ronnie.
That's funny. I mean, you're talking people that we have met twice now on our travels. It's coming up on the third time.
Yeah.
And then they... Ronnie, how much have you been drinking, my friend? I mean, you're really not a lurker. Oh, that's funny. I can't wait to see them again.
I know.
That goes for everyone out there that we will be traveling to the Dominican Republic with.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is it 3 weeks? No.
In half an hour, we will hit the 3-week mark. Yes. So that will be happening.
Want you to ask the background?
It seems a bit early for that.
Why?
Okay, there's hardly any people in here. You know, still waiting to get a little bit more traction. Oh boy, look at that. Chris saying here that he's lurking and multitasking. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Dewey's traveling.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
He's going on a cruise.
Huh.
He's going on a river cruise.
There you go. Was that Mississippi one?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about that, about river cruises. Have any of you done river cruises?
Yeah, and what'd you think?
If so, did you like it, first of all? And if you have been on regular cruises as well, then how do the two compare? Because me and Kimberly haven't done a river cruise yet.
Not yet.
We have done regular cruises, several of them in fact, but to say that we have been on an actual river cruise, no.
Yeah.
So let us know what your opinion is there. We are very curious to hear. Oh boy, Duck is saying that he is a lurker. No, you are not. My gosh, they're right there with us for our very first testing live stream, and he proclaims himself a lurker. That's just funny. Margaret says, it is a lake. Yay, just give my 1,000,000 points to Megan.
Oh.
Margaret, looking forward to guess the background from what it looks like. Eric says, never, but I would try it. Why not? Doug and Nikki asking, does a cruise on a Nile River count? Absolutely.
I would think so, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, clearly the Nile is a river. So therefore, if you have done a cruise on the Nile, you did a river cruise. So that most certainly counts. So I'm quite sure, Doug and Nikki, that the two of you have done both. So let us know, how do they compare? What are big differences? What are things that have in common? Tell us a little bit about that.
And what do you prefer?
Yeah. Last but not least, what do you prefer?
I don't know.
Hmm?
I do want to do river cruises, and I definitely want to do them through Europe.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, when you're looking at Europe, I mean, probably the Danube would be one of them.
I want to do the river cruise that you get to go see all of the Christmas markets.
I think that is possible to a degree.
Well, yeah, they have them. They're Christmas market ones.
Oh, okay. They actually, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, not all cities in Germany that have nice Christmas markets have rivers going through them that are just as nice for a stop, basically, for something like that. Let's see here. Mike is saying here that Hani reports that the Beach Life, Midlife Crazy, and Q's cruises have all landed safely in Hawaii. That's awesome. Very good. Thank you so much for telling us about that, Mike, for that update. That's very much appreciated. Doug and Nick is saying we have been on a river cruise. The river cruise is much more about transportation than the ship.
Okay.
Really? Huh. So I would imagine by that you mean way less entertainment, way less things to do, and truly more so about, okay, waiting till you get to your destination then. Huh. Mark says that river cruises are fun, but you have to completely shift your mindset. Much more intimate and slower paced. Our river cruise was down the Rhine, and it was all about the walking tours and education for me. Ooh.
Oh, how nice.
I would actually enjoy that.
Yeah,
I mean, more intimate, slower pace, more, it sounds more relaxed, basically.
Yeah.
I would not object to
that.
Yeah, I think I would like that. Eric says, if I am able to add the Baltics to my Iceland trip, I would do the river cruise from Tallinn to Helsinki. Oh. I'm not sure if that's an actual river cruise, unless you did find a cruise that way, but I think it's like a ferry service, right? Between Tallinn and Helsinki. I might be wrong. But and keep in mind, Eric, the Baltics are a nice distance away from Iceland. I mean, that is certainly not around the corner. So keep that in mind for your planning. Doug and Nick is saying the ship has all the same stuff, pool, bar, shops, just everything is much smaller. Okay. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, provided that there aren't as many people on board, of course. But I would imagine there isn't, because obviously a river cruise ship would be way smaller than a conventional cruise ship. The Duchess of Drinks then, Budapest to Bucharest. Looks good, like a good itinerary for a river cruise. So you're talking like east to southeastern Europe there. Yes, that would indeed be an interesting itinerary. Very much uncharted territory for me and Kimberly. We have not seen a whole lot from Eastern Europe yet. I would say The Czech Republic is as far east as me and Kimberly have done. Further back in the day, I've gone as far as Greece, but that has been a long time ago at this point. So the Spikers say, so this will be Cindy, never been on a river cruise, but so ready. Yeah. I mean, why not try it out, right? I mean, if you haven't tried a certain way of travel yet, why deny yourself at least the attempt? Then saying, Dewey is on a river cruise now, can't wait to hear about this trip. No, neither can we. We're very much looking forward to hear about his experience. And then, of course, hear his opinion about what he prefers. If he likes a river cruise better or if he likes a conventional cruise better. Doug and Nikki, then, I love the cruising and cruise ships, shows, restaurants, zip lines, rock walls, robot bartenders, that whole experience. But if you want to hit lots of stops along the river, you do need a small ship. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So could it be then, I mean, from what it's starting to sound like, is that your conventional cruises are more so about the ship, whereas the river cruises might be more about the stops. Then again, personally, I would disagree with that because I very much enjoy the stops on conventional cruises too. Just as much as I enjoy the ship. I enjoy both, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Nick is saying if you jump overboard on the Egypt River cruise because you think they don't want you there, you're in the now. Jeez. You're not wrong, Nick. I mean, there's absolutely no way we can argue that. You're not wrong. Eric says, from what I've seen in YouTube videos, it's more like a river cruise than a ferry. All right. Cool. Well, that's only better then, I would imagine. I mean, we did, remember when we went to the island of Texel in the Netherlands?
That was amazing.
I mean, it was a ferry service, really, though.
Yes,
that is by no stretch of your imagination a cruise.
No.
It's truly park your car, get on a little kiosk or something. You could get something. Cafeteria. The options there were very limited, though. It's truly more like a grab a bite to eat and go.
Yeah, it wasn't like sit down and have a good meal.
No, heavens no. Jeffrey, then, the video has 2 of his sunset pictures that was on the news he posted on the Facebook group. Good deal. Thank you so much for sharing that. Margaret says, yes, much smaller. The typical river cruise only holds around 150 people, 1 dining room, and the top deck usually has a hot tub, no large swimming pools, just no space. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. I would imagine that it would be particularly interesting on a river cruise to simply enjoy the scenery.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that for a long time. I know that for sure. Just enjoy being outdoors. Well, provided the weather cooperates. But just looking outside, see what there is to see, basically, to put it in Tommy Travels language.
Yeah.
Eric saying that his plan is Iceland for a week and then to fly to Tallinn or somewhere that is open for Americans. Okay. All right. Well, let us know how that's going to be working out for you, Eric. And if Kimberly can assist you with any of that, let her know. Troy, then, he wonders if there is a blues cruise on the Mississippi. There are the St. Louis Blues, Memphis Blues, Mississippi Blues, and then there is the Jazz in New Orleans.
Yes, there's a lot.
I would not be surprised if something like that exists, Troy.
I know there's jazz cruises.
I'm not 100% sure if it does. Like we said, we have never done river cruises, so it's hard for us to say. Deb Wright in the house. Hey, Deb. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back in the International Travelers Hangout. Deb Wright, regular in our live stream here. Duchess saying Mississippi river cruises seem, and then something with the letter B. I'm sure that the rest of that sentence will follow here shortly.
Sometime.
But yeah, as far as river cruises are concerned, and this kind of puts us back to Doug and Nikki's comment, we are extremely interested in doing a Nile cruise if we go to Egypt. Egypt is still very much on our radar. We're kind of like vultures hovering over prey there when it comes to Egypt. It is our #1 destination on our list of places where we want to go, and we are definitely not crossing it out. As you may know, we typically do not cancel trips. We only postpone them if they are not possible at a certain point in time. The Duchess, then, Mississippi river cruises seem very overpriced for what you're actually getting, like $800 a day and up with outdated accommodation. Send me to the Four Seasons
I
instead.
know, it's not her.
Yeah. That is something to
depends.
keep in mind then.
It depends on whose river cruises you go on to, dear. There are some that are very high end.
I'm sure, but then you also get to even further than $800 a day. I mean, heck, how many days of conventional cruising can you get out of $800?
Yeah.
That's something to think about. Margaret says it depends on the cruise. You have to watch the itinerary and make sure the movement of the ship isn't always during the night, so you miss the scenery.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, there is that. You have to research and choose wisely. That is a great comment there, Margaret. Yeah. Didn't even cross my mind, but you are right.
That's a very good way.
If the ship is, only moving during nighttime, yeah, there isn't much of a point to it. But if the ship is sailing throughout the day as well, then yeah, that sure helps. Megan says that she is actually totally down for a river cruise pretty much anywhere but the US.
Yeah, see, she just doesn't want to do the American ones. Okay, I can understand.
We will keep that under advisory for sure, Megan. That's good to know. Nick goes, the LA River, Megan. Oh, gee. Deb says, I did Gananoque. Is that what it says? Gananoque cruise on the St. Lawrence cruise, but can't classify it as really a cruise.
Okay.
How would you really classify a cruise as, though? What is really the ultimate definition of a cruise?
I think for me, the definition of a cruise would be it would have to have that hotel feeling.
A hotel or more than that?
More than like you have to feel like you are at a resort or a hotel. At least for me to consider it a cruise.
But if that were the goal of a cruise, then why don't people go to a hotel or a resort instead of on a cruise?
Because it's not on the water.
Yeah, but that is what makes it a cruise and what sets it apart from that.
No, there's a difference between like just a ferry shuttle, which is just transportation, and a cruise that you have stuff to do on the cruise.
Yeah, obviously.
But that's what I'm saying the difference is.
Yeah, but I don't think you can really compare it, though, to a hotel or an all-inclusive, really. I mean, yes, there are things they have in common for sure, but to say that you go on a cruise because you want a hotel on the water, I think it's a little bit more than that.
Oh, I agree. But what I'm saying is it's a lot more, it's more in that direction than just a water taxi.
Oh, okay. If putting it that way, yes.
Yeah.
Then I'm with you. Yeah. So Megan asking Nick, you mean the LA drainage ditch? You know what? That is featured an awful lot of time in movies.
Yeah, it is. I wonder why.
It's like every time there is a movie that plays in LA, you see the ditch at some point in that movie. Deb Wright agrees with you, Kimberly. This I would have classified it as a boat, not a ship.
There you go.
Yeah, that is kind of like blasphemy within the cruise world to call a cruise ship a boat. Yeah, that is not done at all.
And I do it all the time.
You do? You're guilty of that.
I am.
That's horrible. Nick goes, hey, they filmed a drag race in Greece there. Historical. # LA River. Eric says, the muddy Mississippi. Deb, then we did stop at different places, but it was not for overnight, and basically it was a scenic day cruise.
That's nice.
I would not object. Margaret elaborates a little bit further on the topic we're discussing here. An ocean cruise is more like a resort. A river cruise more like a moving hotel. Not a lot of other activities usually. There are some, but you pretty much have to entertain yourself. I am fairly confident that with our group of fellow travelers, that would not be an issue. Because if you think of our last trip that we did as a group to Mexico.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, truly, what else did it take than some good restaurants, a nice pool, and drinks?
Mm-hmm.
That was all we needed, and we had a fantastic time.
Yeah, we did.
Doug and Nikki, here's a quiz. What is the difference between a boat and a ship? No, it is not that you can put a boat on a ship. That isn't it. Well, let's pass.
I thought it had to do with size.
Possibly. Honestly, Yeah, that is the only thing I can think of too. Size, sheer size. Margaret is saying here the river cruise is completely focused on the stops. Okay, that kind of confirms my theory about that then. And Mike Jackson also giving a shout out to our own nautical nurse, Nancy. Happy birthday there. I don't think Nancy is in here at this time, but hey, just in case she catches the replay, happy birthday to you, Nancy. That's right. So, yeah, celebrating a party today, no doubt. I see Sherry is in the house from Sherry Awesome Sunsets. Welcome back.
You, dear.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. For you and for everyone else who just tuned in, we are discussing river cruises here and how they compare to conventional cruises like the real cruise ships that go in the ocean, that go on the seas. So if you have anything you wish to contribute to that discussion, let us know. Put it in the comments. Particularly because me and Kimberly are exclusively familiar with cruises out there on the open sea, on the oceans. We have not done river cruises yet, even though we are interested in doing them.
Oh, definitely.
Nick is wondering if the difference would be masts. Seems like Ronnie is going to call it a night. Good night, Ronnie. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And say hi to Alma from us as well, please. And hopefully we'll see you in here soon. Deb Wright says the difference between a ship and a boat is that a boat can be taken out of the water, whereas a ship has to have the water removed from under it if getting repaired. Wow.
Deb's a smart cookie.
That is interesting. That is very interesting. So I'm very curious if Doug and Nikki are going to validate that as the correct answer.
Apparently
it does look
no.
like the correct answer, but indeed, no and no. So even though that does kind of seem like a valid explanation, though, that Deb is giving here. Wow, that's crazy. Sherry saying that she lives right next to the Mississippi River. Wow. So you should have river cruises like not too far away from you then. Margaret says a ship is generally ocean going and a boat is not if it is got a motor. If it has masts, a ship has to be at least 3 masts. Everything else is a boat. Looks like that was not a correct answer either, according to Doc and Nikki. Getting one more woo from Ronnie there. Awesome, awesome. Doc and Nikki says a boat leans to the inside when you turn and a ship leans to the outside.
Why?
That's interesting.
But why?
When you turn. That is really, really interesting. What causes that? I mean, that has to be caused by some kind of construction characteristic. Why? But why is that? I mean, you got me curious now, so you got to tell us a little bit more about that. Doc and Nikki saying, think of when you turn a small pleasure boat and it leans to the inside of the turn. Huh. I'm going to pay attention to that now. Eric says that he lives 10 miles from the muddy Mississippi. Oh, so we have more than just one person that lives fairly close to the Mississippi. Margaret explaining that it is because of the keel.
Okay.
Because of the keel issue. There you go. Nick says boats float, ships flip. Okay. Why not? Well, okay. Why not? Doc and Nicky saying it has to do with the size and design, and at some point the center of gravity / flotation, not a technical term, I can't remember it. Okay.
So it does have to do with size.
Ultimately, yes, from what it's starting to sound like. Deb Wright says a ship is a large vessel intended for ocean going or at least deep water transport, and a boat is anything else. That once again, it seems like from what I'm getting here is that all the explanations do ultimately lead to size-related technical specifications, so you will. Katie Jackson, hey, hello all. I have been here, but just got in the chat. All right. Hey, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. You're just in time because we're going to get started here with the Guess the Background game. So, yeah, Kimberly is already moving a little bit so that our fellow travelers can see a little bit better behind. But yeah, this is our background for tonight. If you can think of
Hello.
this, if you can think of where this would be, let us know. And what we're also going to tell you about is that it once again is not a picture that was taken by us. So it was submitted to us by a fellow traveler.
Mm-hmm.
But and that said, which fellow traveler was it? There can be points to be. There are points to be scored by guessing that as well. So it is both the destination and who took the picture. All right. So as usual, I'm just going to go through the guesses that are coming in, and then in the end, I'm going to let you know if anything has been guessed correctly. So our Duchess of Drinks starting off firing the first shot at Guess the Background, saying that this is in Scotland. Nick tagging on to the discussion we were having about river cruises and boats versus ships. Really, all ships are boats, but not all boats are ships.
Okay.
That's an interesting one. Eric says it is in Ireland. Doug and Nikki say, I'm guessing a bad weather day at Lake Como. Megan then firing with Ireland. Margaret with Loch Ness. Nick with Germany. Tyrannical Mystery Covers is back and is asking to see the picture. Absolutely. We're going to show everyone one more time. There you go. So there is definitely a structure of sorts situated in front of a body of water. But what kind of body of water would that be? What country would it be? And ultimately, what is this location? So if you think you have the answers to that, and of course, who took the picture? That is another question we are asking all of you tonight. Let us know. Because it was not a picture that was taken by us.
No, it snowed this week.
What does that have to do with anything?
I just can't believe it snowed.
We're playing Guess the Background, and you start talking about the weather?
Yeah.
Okay, that is like complete and utter randomness.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Yeah, but it's bad weather. They were talking about bad weather, and I said we had bad weather.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't that bad. It went away.
Anyways, we're getting some more guesses in. Nick thinks this might be Northern Ireland. Then shooting with Wales. Doug and Nicky going, okay, Montenegro. Nick then shooting with Iceland. And Deb saying an old fort or castle on a fjord. That is actually not a bad guess if you have a look at the surroundings there. Lots of good guesses coming in. We are about to reveal to you what some correct answers are, or at least partially correct answers, because we like to get a little bit more specific than that. So looks like Tyrannical Mystery Covers has made up his mind and thinks it's Scotland, and the Duchess of Drinks has also made up her mind, also saying that it is Scotland. If there are any more guesses, now would be the time to make those guesses known to us before we will be revealing the correct answers. Margaret is sticking with Loch Ness. All right. So several fellow travelers have made up their final guess.
Yes.
Good deal. All right. Going once, going twice. So
here we go.
The first correct answer that I saw did come from Megan with Scotland. Very, very good. That was the first answer that came in, and that was correct right off the bat. So well done. Then Margaret was actually also correct in that, yes, it is a location situated at Loch Ness. And for those of you who noted that it is some sort of a castle or something along those lines here, like Deb said, an old fort or a castle. Yes, these are the ruins of a particular castle. But now, what is the name of that castle? Or what used to be that castle? Now, this would be a pretty easy one to track down because there's only so many situated around Loch Ness. So if you want to run away with 1,000,000 points, let your answer be known. Greg thought it was Ireland. Eric was also sticking with Ireland. And Tyrannical Mystery Covers was thinking Highland, Scotland. Yes, that seems to be accurate. Tyrannical Mystery Covers with Inverness Castle. And I see some more guesses coming in. And I see several good guesses coming in. And it seems like Margaret is going to run with it. Indeed, this is Urquhart Castle. Indeed. Very good, Margaret.
Wow.
These are the ruins of what used to be that castle, which had been around for quite some time throughout the medieval times. It's really been trading hands back and forth between the Scots and the English for a period of about 500 years.
Just 500 years.
Yeah. Played a huge role in the 1300s for when Scotland's struggle for independence took place. And ultimately, one of those wars became fatal for the castle. After the occupants left, it got blown up. So, and that is kind of how it got its current shape. So, yes. Looks like Nick also guessed right that it is Urquhart Castle. Very good. Deb Wright, also correct. Also correct, Eric. Yes, very good, very good. Texans Who Travel, Don and Heather in the house. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming. Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're here now. Sorry to be late. Winery event ran over time.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Did you enjoy it? And that is all that mattered. That is really all that mattered. We're not gonna go anywhere, at least, you know. And if you even miss this entire live stream, there's gonna be many, many more.
And we'll see you in Punta Cana.
Yeah, that too. Deb is tired, says, have a good evening, everyone. I need to crash. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, Deb. And
it's always good to see you.
And we'll see you hopefully back in here on Wednesday. And let's see. Oh, look, the Duchess is going for the double here. Dawn and Heather took that picture. Yes, you are correct. Very, very good. And Margaret was also correct about that. So it seems like both Megan and Margaret are going to be splitting the points here today.
2 million each.
Well done, well done, well done. Yeah. Yeah, I always like to kind of like get a little bit of a background on, what we're seeing on a travel picture. So I did a little bit of research and that's what I found out. Eric thought it was Doug and Nikki who took the
Another
picture.
Good guess.
That's very well could have been the case. But that is not who it was. It was indeed Don and Heather from Texans Who Travel who submitted this picture to us. Tyrannical Mystery Covers has actually seen the castle ruins.
That's amazing.
Now, here's the big question for you. Have you seen Loch Ness as well? Because from what Heather was writing to us in her email when she sent this picture to us, she said, well, we really, really looked for it. But unfortunately, no trace of the legendary monster of Loch Ness. Megan says, Megan and Margaret equals ultimate collaboration.
Oh,
it seems like
it seems that way.
The M team. Hashtag the M team. Nice. All right. Good deal. So that was the background game for tonight. Now, let it be known if you have any pictures whatsoever that you wish for us to use during our Guess the Background game, feel free to submit those to totravelandtour@gmail.com. That is totravelandtour@gmail.com. So basically just the name of our YouTube channel all at once @gmail.com. In your message, briefly write that you give us permission to use your pictures for that particular purpose. And yes, it has to be something that you yourself took. So it's under no circumstances can it be something you just pulled from Google. There's no fun in that.
No, just don't do it.
Nope. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says, no, not Loch Ness, but did kiss the Blarney Stone. Good. Yes, that is another attraction out there for sure. Don Heather saying, we looked hard for Nessie, but with no luck. We did put our hands in the water, which was really cool. Nice. The Spikers are saying, I think I have a pick for you to use. Excellent.
Okay, great.
I'm looking forward to receiving that from you. And sooner or later, you're going to see that back in our live stream.
You know what I was thinking about?
What were you thinking about?
Because they just came back from the winery. That wine they gave us was so good.
Oh, yes, that is right.
That was so good.
That Texan wine, yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was right
We
up
really
our
loved
alley.
it. It was
Right
perfect.
up our alley. Yep. We haven't done a wine tasting in a while during our night out. We need
No, we
to
haven't.
get that started again.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. Nick saying Nessie relocated to the Bermuda Triangle when she reached retirement age.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, she went south.
That is such a Nick comment. Margaret says, we have our own version of the Loch Ness Monster legend here in Lake Tahoe. She's called Tahoe Tessie.
Really?
We used to love to try to spot her when we were kids. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. That's awesome. Nice. All right. Well, I think the time has come.
Yeah, I have to go to the small room.
What? Oh, okay. That is just a tad anticlimactic, but okay. Fair enough. So while Kimberly is going to the small room, let me explain the All Roads Lead to Travel game that we are about to play in here. For those of you who have never played it before and who wish to participate. So All Roads Lead to Travel comes forth from the belief that us travelers can turn any conversation into something travel related. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. Heck, we can be talking about scissors and a rock, and somehow, yeah, the conversation ends up about travel. And now we thought a little bit about that, and it's like, gee, we can, just with 2 words, we can make an entire conversation about travel, no matter what those 2 words are. So here's how it works. Me and Kimberly each mention 1 word. And it can be truly any word that we mention. And then it is up to you guys to, with those 2 words, make an as funny as possible sentence that is somehow still travel related. So that is key. You have to use those 2 words, and it has to be travel related. And there isn't really such a thing as winners or whatever. The only goal here is truly to just have fun and start your weekend with some good laughter and some good vibes. So that said, I'm going to go over a couple more comments that are coming in here. Trenical Mystery Cover says, she went south and never floated to the surface. I suppose so. Doug and Nick is saying, I have seen this game before. It's turned the subject into travel, not just travel. Not entirely guilty as charged, but to a degree, I suppose.
Right.
I mean, Doug and Nick are saying that they have seen this game before. It's turned the subject into travel porn, not just travel. Depending on the comments that you guys give us.
I mean,
here's the thing. We don't necessarily use porn-related words.
No.
But then you guys come up with things that were like, whoa.
I mean, we're shocked what y'all can do with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that was, yes. That was quite epic. Katie is having a good laugh already, even before we have started the game.
Katie's are always sweet. When she puts something in, it's
for
always
sure,
nice.
For sure. All right, guys, without further ado, we are going to get All Roads Lead to Travel started. So let's officially start.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That was our special little intro for the game we are about to play. So here we go. Kimberly, may I have your first word?
I don't know. Wait. The first word is mine.
What?
You want me to do the first word?
Yeah.
Gossip.
Gossip. All right. Gossip from you, and I'm going with tweezers. All right. And it has begun. Gossip and tweezers. Those are your first words for all roads lead to travel. The first round. Nick kind of like, hey, you used booby and underwear before. Don't put all the blame on us.
Well, underwear isn't a porn word, and I don't
No.
think booby is either.
No. I mean, babies need to eat, right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
And isn't there that one bird? It's what, a blue-footed booby?
Yeah, I mean, just because you guys turn those words into something porn related, that doesn't mean that it was our intention.
No.
All right, Tyrannical Mystery Cover says there was a bet in the Marines. How long could you hold a vacuum hose between the butt cheeks?
Oh my God!
Oh boy. I don't believe that includes those two words.
No.
But nevertheless.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I love movies and Duck and Nick. Okay.
Good to know.
That's good info. All right, let's see what we're going to get here.
Anything?
I'm very curious what we're going to get with these two words, gossip and tweezers. Those are your words.
I think everybody's sleeping.
Yeah, or just doing whatever. I mean, it is Friday night after all. But gossip and tweezers, those are the words for round one of All Roads Lead to Travel.
There might only be one round.
We'll see.
Maybe two.
Depending on the response we get, it all depends.
Come on, Eric. We're waiting for you.
Doug and Nicky are saying here, I happen to know my fellow Doug from the Spikers is a big fan of them. No pun intended. Oh, that's funny. Nick is starting off here. The gossip at the CDC is that every bit of carpet on the shops will need to be cleaned with tweezers before sailing can resume.
Isn't that the truth? Oh my God.
I think that might be more spot on than you realize,
Oh
Nick.
my God. Yes.
But yeah.
It has to be examined with tweezers.
Yeah, for real. Troy says, we played buffer rodeo in the army. Sit on a buffer and let someone plug it in and see how long you could hold. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Spikers are going, doing a Ronnie there. Katie, while my friends and I were gossiping about our upcoming trip, one of them was using some tweezers to pluck her eyebrows.
There you go. Got to take care of yourself.
Yep, any given moment, any given time. Hey, there's Chris. I stuck my tweezers I had borrowed from Neil in my nose while trying to pluck some hair while I was driving to the beach and listening to the gossip from Kimberly and heard something juicy.
Okay.
All right, why not? Sounds like an interesting trip already. Eric says, I used tweezers to pick my tooth after the girls in the resort took me downstairs. And then she said, boy, you're so good. Now I got plenty to gossip about.
Oh, wow.
See? We came up with tweezers and gossip, and this is what it's already turning into. I mean, my goodness.
I know.
We were being so innocent.
Mm.
We were. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says the ladies at the spa gossip and pluck with tweezers to get a bikini look. Oh, okay. Tyrannical Mystery Cover saying that he never did that bad. No, I don't know. I do not blame you at all. Spikers, there was no gossip from Duck and Nicky. I'm sorry to say that Duck has to use his tweezers to find certain things. LOL, jeez, guys, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Oh my God!
Holy moly. There's quite a zinger going there towards Duck and Nicky. Oh my goodness. But I'm sure there is a comeback to follow on that one. Ooh. Oh boy. We sure are getting some in already on just those two. Makes me wonder what we're going to get on the next round. All right, I think we can start thinking about the next round.
Sure.
All right, let's see. I am going with... Here, look, Doc has one. Despite all the gossip, I have never had to use tweezers to find my way. All right, that's good. Eric having a good laugh here. Good deal. And then we are all caught up. So let me think here. What am I going to use for my next word? I'm going with bartender.
Hula dancer.
What? Hula dancer? Okay.
I don't know how to spell it either.
No, I don't know. I mean, I guess that is the no.
No, none of it's right.
Well, we'll go with this. It kind of looks okay. All right, those are your 2 words for the next round: bartender and hula dancer. Now let's see what you can turn those 2 words into. That's round 2 of All Roads Lead to Travel. Let's see how creative you can get with these 2 words here: bartender and hula dancer.
I can't wait to get my hair cut.
What does... Okay, do you just need 5 minutes of randomness? Basically, that I just give you proverbially the microphone for like 5 minutes and you can say things like, the weather was so nice. I see a pen on the table. It just started raining. My suitcase has flowers on it. Just random stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't wait to get my hair cut.
Okay, you already said that.
I know, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, good to know.
I go next Thursday.
Margaret here with what looks like the
H-U-L-A.
correct spelling for hula dancer. All right. Chris says, I asked the bartender for the best thing in the house, and he said the hula dancer. All
There
right.
you go.
Good deal, good deal. That's a clever bartender for sure. Duck then. Cindy thought she was a hula dancer till she passed out, and the bartender made her go to the room. Oh, that's funny. It looks like we may be in for some going back and forth between Duck and Cindy here. That's going to be funny. Katie says a hula dancer was gossiping with the bartender while using a pair of tweezers to pluck dirt out of her nails. Oh, I can only imagine what that bartender was thinking. Like, oh, yeah, that's just nice.
Gross.
Yeah. Margaret, the bartender was stirring my drink with a pair of tweezers when the woman next to me started gossiping to me about the hula dancer. Oh, look at that. Margaret showing off her skills in this game using all 4 words that have been mentioned so far. Well done, Margaret. All right. I'm very curious if we're going to get one back to Duck from Cindy. Troy says, my bartender got on the bar and became a hula dancer. When I look up her grass skirt, she became a he. Oh! Surprise. That is funny. Nick says, the bartender at the resort overserved me until I thought I was a hula dancer. Oh, boy.
Yeah, there was that one day in the pool.
Oh, that day at Oceanmaya Royale. Yeah, I remember that quite vividly, actually. That was so funny. Megan having a good laugh over Troy's one here. Yeah, how can you not? I mean, that was a pretty good one. Nice, nice. Okay. So any more for hula dancer and bartender? Those are the ones for the second round of All Roads Lead to Travel. Before we move on to the third round. Nick says, crossover better me and Troy. Oh, between me and Troy. Yeah, I suppose. Hey, there comes Cindy. I was the bartender one night and Duck was being the hula dancer and everyone left his dance and crowded around me because I was more of entertainment than him. Oh! Burn! That's funny. Got some going back and forth here between both spikers. Awesome, awesome. Okay. I think we can start thinking about round 3, Kimberly.
Cardboard.
Cardboard.
Yeah, say it in Dutch.
What, the word for cardboard?
Yeah.
Karton?
No, styrofoam.
Okay, that is something entirely different. That is piepschuim. What? Why is that so funny? It's just a word.
Say it again.
It's piepschuim.
I cannot say that to save my life.
No, you can't.
I've been trying to say that word.
You have tried for years. Yes, you've
10 years I've been trying to say the word.
And 10 years you have failed miserably.
Say it one more time.
Piepschuim.
Piepschuim.
No, there is no ow involved in there. Anyways, I see one coming in here from Tyrannical Mystery Covers. The hula dancer gossiped with the bartender in Hawaii while he used tweezers to pick grass from her hua that was left by her grass skirt. Nice. Anyways, you came up with cardboard, I suppose. All right. And my word is going to be, let's see here, skin. There you go. There is round 3, cardboard and skin. Those are the 2 words for the next round of All Roads Lead to Travel. Let's see
Eddie.
how creative you can get with those 2 words. Eric chipping in one more for the previous round. Megan had so many shots she thought she was a hula dancer, and Nick D was the bartender. That's great. Well, yeah, technically, Nick is more a waiter than a bartender, I'd say, for Megan.
I don't know.
Kind of like that. So round 3, cardboard and skin. Now, of course, we have high expectations for this round too, because if the previous 2 rounds are anything to go by, then this should be promising. Megan to Eric, welcome to a typical Tuesday evening at my home. Nice. What are you doing, Kimberly? Oh boy, Megan. Nick is the ultimate task rabbit. Oh, gee.
Oh.
And there is our Eddie.
Here's the baby.
He still smells nice. He went to the groomers just a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm. On Wednesday. Huh?
Yes, he did.
And you got all
Oh boy, here they come. Here they come. Eric having a good laugh. The D. Morris compound. Yes. Doug and Iggy, the old lady on the Lido deck skin looked like cardboard, and I just couldn't turn away fast enough to get that image out of my mind. Chris says, I lost my tweezers when the bartender showed me the hula dancer while bent over to tie her shoes, and my wife tells all my friends' wives to gossip hiding behind the cardboard mask that looks like skin. Oh
my.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Nick says, I am terrible at poker, so I became cardboard and no longer play. I no longer have skin in the game. That's a typical Nick comment for sure.
Look at Eddie.
Katie says, I slipped on a piece of cardboard on the Lido deck and I have road rash on the skin on my knee. Oh, that is not good. Yeah, they better make sure that there is no cardboard left on the Lido deck. That would be bad.
Are you okay, Eddie?
All right. Are we going to get any more in for cardboard and skin?
Why don't you say hello to everybody?
Yeah.
Why don't you say hello, Eddie? Say hello.
While we're waiting for some more comments, Eddie, can I say hello?
You guys say hello, baby? Say hello.
Troy says, baby, don't you think it's time to put some lotion on that cardboard skin? Oh, yeah. Triangle Mystery covers the bartender gossip about anything, even cardboard. The hula dancer used tweezers to pluck grass from her hula and accidentally cut her skin. Oh, that is bad. Mike says, from a distance, I thought I was looking at a very tan girl. Upon closer inspection, it was a cardboard cutout.
That's good.
Yep. Katie is happy to see Eddie.
Yeah, our baby Eddie.
Nice. Oh, here comes Cindy. I caught Duck using a toilet paper roll made from cardboard and rubbed his skin off. I laughed at him and told him to deal with it. Booyah!
Oh my God.
Whoa. There's kind of some serious back and forth going on here between the 2 spikers here tonight. That's pretty amazing. All right. Any more coming in for cardboard and skin? Those are your words. If there are any more. Oh, here's Duck. I had to bring cardboard to the casino deck and wrap Cindy up so she didn't show any more skin. Oh boy. It's getting heated here.
Yeah, I
know. Okay. Looks like Eric is having a good laugh too over the 2 spikers firing back and forth. Okay. Here come Don and Heather. After too many days at the all-inclusive having a blast, your skin looks and feels like cardboard. Yeah.
Say hello, Eddie.
That wouldn't surprise me, really.
Say hello to everyone. They want to see you, baby.
Yeah. Everyone loves you, Eddie.
See?
You want to say hi? Okay, Kimberly, I think we can start moving on with round 4.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, we'll do one more round of All Roads Lead to Travel. One more round. So this has to be a good word, Kimberly.
Okay.
Let me think here. What am I going to put in here? How about, okay, I'll go with rendezvous.
Ooh.
And what is yours?
Well, I might as well stay with French words.
Okay.
Menage a trois.
Oh boy.
That's a French word. You know what it's about?
I think so.
I don't know.
Okay, real quick. Actually, yeah, I was quite close there. All right, apparently we're closing tonight with a couple of French words here. Rendezvous and menage a trois. Eric says, think you missed mine. Oh, really? I'm sorry about that. Let me see. Where is Eric here?
Right there.
Oh, here. There we go. The bartenders were gossiping behind the bar about how I was using tweezers to pick my teeth after I slipped on a piece of cardboard, bruising my skin. Good one. Yes. Well done. Well done. Let's see. Doug and Nicky saying, so do we think the spikers are next to each other doing this, or are they screaming at each other from the opposite ends of the house? I will leave that up to them to answer, Doug and Nicky. Nick says, my will work on cardboard says, if I die traveling, my epidermis should be donated to Next of Skin.
Oh my God.
That is so Nick. That is so Nick. All right, so for the final round of All Roads Lead to Travel, guys, we have Rendezvous and Menage a Trois. Spiker saying, okay, I know it's Rendezvous, but not the other, so I am out unless you explain. All right, fair enough.
A Menage a Trois is a threesome.
It's a threesome, yeah. That's what it is. So basically, it's, Rendezvous, obviously, is Rendezvous.
Yeah.
And then Menage a Trois is technically a threesome. So let's see what you guys can turn that into. Because I will explain. That's great. See, the oldest Chris has one. I heard some gossip from the bartender about the hula dancer using tweezers for bikini wax and cut her skin and covered it with a cardboard sign that said, let's rendezvous for a Menage a Trois.
Well, you got to put important things on those cardboard signs.
Yeah, that's right. That's key. Darian, how are you doing?
Hey!
Thank you so much for joining us. You tuned in just in time for the very last round of All Roads Lead to Travel. And the words we have are actually a couple French terms, rendezvous and menage a trois. So if you can turn those two words into an as funny as possible travel-related sentence, please do share with us and see if we can get some good laughs going here. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says the bartender, the tweezers, and the hula dancer all had a threesome.
There you go.
Oh boy. There comes Doc. Me and Cindy were at the casino bar and having a rendezvous, and somebody came up and asked me to have masatasa. Okay. Or whatever you call it, the menage a trois. Okay. There you go. Sounds like an exciting evening, Doc. Cindy, I was in the middle of a menage a trois, and Doc wailed in and said, can we just turn this into a rendezvous?
Okay.
Nice. Katie, I saw a threesome of passengers on the Lido deck having a clandestine rendezvous, which led to a menage a trois, I suspect. Whoa!
Oh, you know what,
Just
Katie?
right there in the
Katie?
open air.
Katie, you know what? You came in, you put all the words in, and you did it classy.
Yeah.
You get 1,000,000 points for that.
Like your style, Katie.
Yeah.
Like your style. That's awesome. Nick says the typical rendezvous at Rio is a late night visit to the sports bar for a menage a trois between yourself, a margarita, and a crappy hot dog. Wasn't initially invited, but they worked their way in.
Oh my God.
That is so funny. Oh boy. Darian says, I did not mean to post my link. LOL, sorry, but you posted the link. I didn't even see it.
No,
Where did
I
you
don't
post
think
the
you
link?
can.
No, you're fine.
You didn't.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. Katie saying, thanks, guys. Hey, you're most welcome. I mean, that was a really clever one. Tyrannical Mystery Covers having a good laugh. Chris goes, LOL, the crappy hot dog. Yep. Tyrannical Mystery Covers calling it
Good
a
night.
night here. Good night, and thank you so much for joining us. All right, guys, we are about to finish this up for tonight. So if you have any final ones for Rendezvous and Ménage à Trois, now is the time to put it in the comments. Tyrannical, or the chat, I should say. Tyrannical Mystery Covers still, his feet is hurting him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Doug and Nick is saying, Doug had a rendezvous with his toilet roll while thinking about the ménage à trois between Cindy, the willow dancer, and the bartender. Oh! Dang. Wild stuff going on there. Cindy, then you can post a link. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Dawn, enjoyed having a glass of ménage à trois wine with my barbecue at Rendezvous Charcoal Ribs Restaurant in Memphis. Hey. It sounds so innocent. It really does.
Because it was. That is.
And maybe it really was.
That is a wine.
I'm sure. I'm sure it is. I mean, I can totally see that being the name of a wine. Absolutely. Spikers, Cindy here having a good laugh. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Good. Well, I don't see any more coming in, so I think we're going to start wrapping it up in here for tonight. Although Eric got one, I went to the bar last night, and after a big tip, the bartender asked to have a rendezvous, and it was so good she started gossiping with the other girls. They got jealous and said, let's have a threesome. Oh, there you go. Megan goes, rendezvous, ménage à trois, tweezer session with someone in a hula skirt, all possible at Rio Properties. Contact Kim, best TA ever. She tries all the excursions before booking the other for others. Best TA. That deserves applause. That deserves applause for sure. You know what? If you ever need a campaigner,
I know it's Megan.
Oh boy, Cindy, nothing innocent here tonight. LOL. Great show. This was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed that. Pluck them hairs. I know, right?
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Doc and Nikki too. Cindy, as I said earlier, truffle port.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But hey, that was a lot of fun for sure. Okay. Well, guys, there was a lot of fun tonight. Big thank you to everyone for joining us.
And thanks to the Texans for the picture.
Yes. Special thanks to Dawn and Heather for submitting the background picture for tonight to us. And to our moderators, of course, to make sure that everything went nice and smooth. Once again, always appreciate what all you guys do for us. Oh, look at this. Doc saying all true stories. Oh.
Wow.
Doc and Nikki saying, nice job. See you all next week. Hey, thank you so much for joining, guys. It was great to have you with us tonight here, kicking off the weekend. Nick to Megan, you need to go to PR, public relations, not Puerto Rico. Darian saying, good night, folks. Always good to see you and everyone. Right back at you, Darian. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in here soon again, hopefully. Eric says, my new motto, pluck them.
He's always screaming at somebody, pluck you!
Don Heather saying, you're welcome. Troy says, a ménage à trois in Eastern Kentucky can become a rendezvous with family. Whoa! Just when you think you've had it all for the night. Troy with the very last minute,
Troy, you need to come with us.
Just a cannonball.
You just have to come with us.
Really, a cannonball. Cindy goes, not true stories, but all in fun. Oh, yeah, for sure. Spikers need to come. Oh, yes, they do. We have been waiting for an opportunity to travel with those two. But unfortunately, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I don't want spiders to come. Yeah, spikers can come.
Yeah, that's funny. Troy saying good night. Well, yeah, on that note, good Troy, you left your signature again for sure. Nice. They go, spiders, eek. Oh, boy. What a finale of this evening. That is great. Okay, so real quick, what do we have going on coming up? Well, I am currently working on our next vlog, which will be about the pirate ship excursion we did in Mexico. So that's going to be a nice one, actually. So stay tuned for that. I hope to publish that either on Monday or Tuesday, depending on how much time I have for the editing. Then Wednesday, we'll be back to our customary live stream at 5:30 p.m. EDT. And then after Wednesday, we're back to Friday, the Night Owl edition at 11 p.m. EDT. What end?
It's after midnight. So
it's after midnight.
3 weeks.
3 weeks on the nose before we will be headed to Punta Cana.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, guys. Once again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope to see you all soon.
Yeah.
Until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV. Bye.
Bye.